Hey guys! So today I want to share with you a little bit about my trip to Japan. I spent a month there, and in 30 days I have been to 10 hotels, 7 big cities, couple of islands, and I tried to see as much different Japan as possible and to be far from touristic places. I have been to 42 countries and Japan was the first one which I actually wanted to live. It's not common for me because I love all the places where I travel. In Japan, it's so different and you feel yourself as an alien, and at some point I understood that I'm not comfortable there. And it's a great place to be a tourist, but when you plan your daily life, it, for me, became a little bit overwhelming. I will share with you some stories and maybe you'll understand me. Some loves, hates about Japan that I noticed while I was traveling there. So, first of all, it was great fact for me, a very exciting and very delightful fact that it's not expensive in Japan. It was not so expensive as I expected. For example, my hotel in Tokyo cost me 100 euro per night. And it was a great hotel actually. Taxi from the airport cost 30 euro and their middle meal with a drink in the middle class cafe or restaurant could cost from 6 to 10 to 15 euro. And on the subway, I believe there were like 1 euro and 50 cents. The food was so good, and I have never eaten so great Spanish, Indian, French, Italian, Thai food anywhere, especially in those countries where that food came from. I have never eaten so great this national food as in Japan. I'll definitely recommend, and I put a link on my recommendations in the description for this video, but it was the most amazing dessert, like Mont Blanc, one of their features of Japanese desserts. So we started eating this dessert, as you see, but it was so good that I decided that I need to make a video for you and to recommend you this place. Wow, it's awesome. Also, their best pancakes with matcha, Kobe beef, ramen in Fukuoka, and Indian desserts also was amazing. And I really don't have much of English vocabulary to share with you and to explain you how incredible was that. I heard stories that after Japan it will be more difficult to eat somewhere in other countries, and I can believe that, because anywhere you go, it will be super tasty. Parking lots, another exceptional thing here. It's like a Disneyland for cars, a building which rotates them all the time in different directions. One more thing, we all know about the working culture in Japan, but also they provide you with some Zoom booth call places in the subway. So you can just drop in with your credit card and have Zoom call just like inside the subway. And at the same time, they have this self-awareness culture, and you can find some stress-free places in some busy areas. For example, in the airport, there is like a booth for just zoom out from the world and come down in silence. So as I noticed, oranges is a thing here. It's like a national fruit. So you can find some specialty orange juice shops or cafes where you can try all of different tastes and pick your favorite. I also shared with you in the previous video that convenience stores are a thing in Japan. You can literally, I don't know, live there, have breakfast, lunch, dinner, desserts, buy food, print some stuff. There are a lot of different things to like try there, and just to see some interesting snacks and to try them. Tattoos a problem here. They're taboo because they are associated with the Yakuza and Mafia thing. Mafia use tattoos to spot each other, and it's still a problem here. I have a lot of tattoos, not a lot, but still I have tattoos on my legs and on my arms. It became a problem for me, and I really felt that it's not comfortable to live in Japan if you have tattoos. I noticed that they stare at me sometimes and so on. Like, I didn't care about that, but you cannot enter a gym, for example, if you didn't cover your tattoos. And I asked why, and they said just we don't want to bother anybody in the gym, so they won't think some things about you. It was really a problem, and I needed to cover all my body with like 30 degrees, like summer weather, just to enter the gym and to have my training. And another place with the strict tattoo policies are onsens or bathhouses. Onsens are particular bathhouses and hot springs. This is a very big part of, I think, daily or weekly routine for Japanese people, and there are a lot of them. You can find them almost everywhere, and it's amazing. I like it. They separate like men and women, and then you can go and bath there, and there are like different types of onsens you can find, private, public, and so on. I even went to a village with 2,000 hot springs there, and I definitely recommend to go there. It's Beppu. It was still a problem for me to go into onsens, for example, in the hotels, because even though I'm a paid customer, like I'm a paying customer, they have this strict no policy, no tattoo policy. Yeah, I was not allowed there. Yeah, so I was like pissed off about that. Still, you can find tattoo-friendly onsens, and I found them, and it's amazing. And even in Beppu, I found the onsen in bamboo forest, where it's like located in the forest on these springs, and there were no people there. Hey, so talking about life and some life in Japan, so I needed to go to a doctor without any insurance, anything. I just dropped into their like clinic nearby, and right away I got a spot there I could have a consultation, and then a diagnosis, and also they prescribed to me some medicines, and right away I got them, and everything took me maybe 30 minutes, and I believe $20 and that's all. From those examples, maybe you can feel that Japanese people, they have freedom as a culture. They like the country, they have and they value their freedom, but at the same time they have this empathy. They don't bother anybody near them. Just like you cannot talk in the subway on your phone, you cannot have like to put your bag near you on the train, because maybe somebody at some point will want to sit there, so don't do it. And they have lines, so they're like on the street, on the floor, so you don't have this chaos on the street with a lot of people there. This is very interesting for me. At some point I felt not very comfortable with that, because I have a little bit another definition of freedom. I think that I have freedom, and that's why I can do whatever I want if I don't bother anybody. This is very interesting tourist experience, but like it will be hard to become a proper citizen there and they're part of their society. And at the same time, really, Japan sets a new standard of comfort living, a new standard of comfort, a new standard of food, of convenience, of like technologies, of like some small things that that make your life more comfortable. And I think it will be really hard to come back to like other countries. That's it. I think I wanted to share with you some interesting things that I didn't know or didn't see before in my life. Thank you. I just wanted to share with you some touristic stuff, some traveling stories, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And next time we will meet in South Korea. I'm in Seoul, and now just want to share with you a little of my first impressions from the city. I like Seoul. It feels so natural. I love it here.